But we owe it to the voters to strive for perfection, continue to make improvements.
First at 5, the results are in of a Jefferson County election review. The review of May's primary election found less than half a percentage point of inaccuracy when it comes to voter precincts in Jefferson County.
But County Clerk David Yates says that's still too much. Addie Miners joins us now live from the county's election center to explain what happens next. Addie?
Yeah, hey, Rick and Vicky. Now, while that error that was reported from May's election only affected around 30 voters, this audit revealed that over 2,000 voters in Jefferson County are voting in the wrong precinct, which David Yates says if it's not fixed, it could affect the November election.
Once you draw a precinct, sometimes you build house afterwards. Sometimes people move into it. Sometimes there's an apartment complex. There's been issues where precincts have been split.
It can even be as simple as a voter writing their address incorrectly. But for any or all of those reasons, Jefferson County Clerk David Yates says someone could potentially vote in the wrong precinct.
Whatever the reasons are, we're going to make sure that they're corrected.
A recent audit of Jefferson County's more than 500,000 registered voters in their precincts found that around 2,186 voters were registered in the wrong precinct. Yates says some of those errors date back to 2022 and potentially beyond. While those errors don't necessarily affect major elections, like for president, they do affect smaller races, like for Metro Council. Yates says he initiated the state-led audit in June after a race for a Kentucky House seat was decided by less than 5 votes. Turns out some voters in that precinct were registered incorrectly.
It's so important for it to be precise because the individual voters needs to be able to hold their elected officials accountable at every single level.
In addition to the state-led audit, Yates' team also conducted an internal audit, which included county officials going door-to-door to addresses that the system flagged with issues.
So when people say, hey, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, our election integrity is not a waste, and it's important. That's why we're doing this.
Yates says this is the first time the county has ever done an audit this detailed. But with recent attacks regarding election security, specifically from President Trump, Yates says it's as critical as ever to protect the integrity of the county's elections.
The idea is to make sure there's no fraud, to make sure there's no type of systematic breakdowns, and make sure things are as clear and accurate as possible.
Now, Yates says they are going to conduct one more audit just to make sure everything looks right, and that will be done by a third party. He says their goal is perfection, but one thing that's limiting them from reaching that perfection is outdated technology. He called their voter registration system, quote, a glorified Google Excel spreadsheet. So he says he hopes to address that in the next legislative session with lawmakers. That won't start, though, until January. Live in Phoenix Hill, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.